Or what do you feel like is the best way people can do a preemptive way to either get the information so they just stay out of the situation, have a rejected credit report, or maybe just they kind of position themselves to take less of those negative hits. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not learning about credit in school.
Yeah, it's really,
you know what I
man.
mean? So how does people kind of learn how they should be going about
The ultimate
their
answer is education. Just get educated on what you're really getting into. Nobody really gets educated on what they're getting into. They just get into it. Next thing you know, it's a big mess. Now you're looking for the solution. And so it's kind of hard to turn around, and say, for example, if we're going to use the economy for a reason, that be, excuse. It's just all sorts of things like death affects people. You got marriages fail.
Yeah.
Just things that happens in, everyday life. But I would just say, man, get educated on something before you get into it. I mean, everybody got tips and all this type of stuff, but just, go with somebody that got a license to do it, because you just can't be just taking information from somebody. You know what I mean? So like, if the information is wrong, you can take action on that person's bond. You know what I'm saying? So I would seek out a licensed professional on something like that.
So one of the things that I feel like a lot of people struggle with is getting back in that situation.
Mhm.
So after credit gets fixed, after reports cleaned up, maybe they do funding, they get access to money, now they got more bags to run up. You know what I'm saying? What do you say to those individuals to keep them, once we fix the situation, like we sued the debt collectors, the debt's off, you got a nice, fresh, credit report, you can get busy with it, you can leverage it. How do people stay out of getting new debt collectors on their report? Because that's happening a lot.
Yeah, pay your bill. You know what I mean? Just to be honest with you. But I'm not no funding guy. I'm not big. Well, let me say it like this. I'm not for funding if you're going to abuse it. And that's the thing that people like to do. Like, come on, man. Like, you getting funding and then you're going to go get a BBL. You're getting funding and then you're going to get some rims. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm for not abusing it. You know what I'm saying? So collectively, year 2024, we hit $1 trillion of consumer defaulted debt. So now I seen like a meme from somebody that was saying 1.14 trillion dollars in consumer debt. It's spiking. And so, I don't know what it's almost contributed to, but I can just contribute a little bit to that, like that funding aspect.
So someone just hit me. So with that amount of consumer debt out here, then that means the debt collectors are purchasing all that debt?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Every single last.
Like that part just hit me. Yeah. So if you have a company that is purchasing debt, and then you're assigning that debt to collect on that debt, how saturated or not saturated in that market? Meaning like this, let's say, I'm like, yo, it's an opportunity. We can make some money. We get in a space. Are we competing for debt purchase, or is there so much debt available we'll be able to sustain and build a company in that space too?
Man, you got to understand, it's not just United States. We're really in a global economy. So the global economy, we're touching 91 trillion. So I don't think it's any one person, any one company that can just really dominate that market like that. But we're talking just American ways, American whatever. It's Midland Credit Management who really dominates that industry like that. So they're the big dogs. And then, like I say, in 2023, they collected, over $1 trillion. I mean, $1 billion. I'm sorry, $1 billion. $1 billion.